What's up? Actually bringing you a video about the upcoming Augmentation Evoker buffs. I know I said I was getting away from WoW, but I'm back in WoW and I'm playing the least favorite spec in the game at the moment. Or the least played, I think, in terms of Mythic Plus. I still play it because I quite enjoy Augmentation Evoker. I've been also still maining my Balanced Druid, but there's what, millions and millions of people playing the Balanced Druid because it is currently meta, right? It's meta, so it's like, well, so many guys are out there and whatnot. So like most of the guys I'll be uploading augmentation guides, potentially bringing back the survival hunter. We've been doing a lot of pro warrior stuff, but I'm gonna get some WoW content back up on this channel. So hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you'll see me along the journey. I'm aiming for 3k on the Boomkin and aiming 3k on the Augmentation Evoker. Most of them via pugging as well. So if you're Oceanic, leave a comment. It'd be nice to get into some 12 plus keys on the Augmentation Evoker, because it's just better playing on OCE anything. But just bringing up with the current buffs that are coming on May the 6th on the reset, which is probably in like 15 minutes from now. Augmentation Evoker is getting the damage of all spells and abilities by 15%. So this is damage. This is not Ebb and Might. This is not Prescience. I call it Prescience. It could be Prescience. Whatever it is. All our damaging spells are increased by 15%. So Dranos did a video advising that it is not 15% because most of, again, Prescience, Ebb and Might is most of the spec of Augmentation Evoker, and we don't do damage with those. It's really Upheaval, Fire Breath, and Living Flame, and Breath of Eons and Dragon, or if you don't tell into it, it's Dragon Breath, whatever you call it. So this was buffed another 15%, which is, I'm not too sure what they're doing here, because 2 weeks ago, if we scroll down here, they also buffed everything by 8% here, which is maybe about 4%, just by saying this is 15 and Dranos said it was 7, so we're just going to half that and say they buffed it by 8%, which is about 4%, and they changed the Breath of Eons accumulates 10% instead of, they buffed it from, was 8%, but before it was 25%. So Breath of Eons was completely gutted. They're sort of rolling back that nerf. Maybe this can come back up to like 15%, 20%, maybe 15 or 20%. That'd be really good. I think it would be really good to go back to the 20% because you don't buff your tanks and healers, or you don't buff tanks and healers for Ebb and Might damage. In Breath of Eons, it's the people with your Ebb and Might accumulates over, so that needs to go up as well. The little changes, is augmentation going to be a meta? Not really. Still going to be down in the sort of dumpies, fortunately. But I'm still going to play it. Really bother me too much. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly bring up a log. Augmentation's not too bad in terms of damage wise. So if we just go into, I don't think I was here for Vexikill, that's fine. If we go into Crucible of Carnage, I did 1.7, it's okay. Cauldron of Carnage was a bit, wait, is that Cauldron Carnage? Yeah, Cauldron Carnage, I was on the wrong side, so I was doing 1.7. And I was also trying out Scout Commander for this one here. I did 1.7. If we go into Reverb, we're playing Scout Commander, and we did what, 1.8 here, which is not too bad. Above middle of the pack. 6 Bunks Junker. I played terrible on this one, but we did 2 million damage. Rocket Lockensprock, we did 1.6, and this was sort of a bad log because a lot of people died as well. But on One Arm Bandit, we got a 94. We did 2.4 million. This is when I switched to Chrono Warden, I believe. Like once I switched to Chrono Warden, I started seeing a lot more gain in terms of damage. Mugsy. How did I go on Mugsy? 1.8. It was in around the 1.8 mark. And Chrome Gallowix for 1.9. So about 1.8, 1.9 damage. Depends on how the fight goes and who you buff and doing all your timings right and all that. So we're sort of in a little bit middle of the pack. Maybe we'll hit that 2 million mark now with the buffs and everything, but augmentation's fine. It's fine in keys. Let me see if I have a log. I did a 12 megagon, a pug at 12 megagon, 1.9, 1.9, 1.7, not too bad. We did a 12 motherload. I did, I think 1. Yeah, okay, so I did see 2.2, 2.6. It's good damage. It's nice damage. A lot of stops. With upheaval being on a 30-ish second cooldown timer because you're using eruption. But yeah, it does decent damage. Like, and it's fun, so we're just gonna keep going up and up and up. But a little bit more tuning. Breath of Eons get up to 15%, maybe 10%, because they've nerfed it quite a bit. Yeah. Augmentation on the rise. If you like the content, I'll be streaming twitch.tv/axie with an underscore on the end because I can't get axie anymore for some reason. It won't let me allow me. Come follow me. Augmentation keys, augmentation rating, balance rating. See you on the next one.